shit. We're at the end almost. I didn't say it's over, I just said, I'm preparing you, we're getting close. I get a lot of content about kids on TikTok because we share a TikTok account and she has a child, and I've learned to avoid frustration and outbursts and tantrums as you prepare the child to leave the playground with a 15-minute warning and a 10-minute warning and a 5-minute warning and a 3-minute warning and a 1-minute warning. And then apparently you just grab onto their sleeve and you're like, I'm leaving! I'm just giving you your first warning. But most importantly, what I'm doing right now is drawing attention to the incredible young gentlemen with mustaches behind us. I'm going to introduce you to them each individually. And they're quite competitive. It's awkward. So if you could try to keep the levels of applause fairly even, it helps us later on when we get in the bus. Kirk has been playing with us about a year now. I think we were about to celebrate, or did celebrate our 1-year anniversary. Kirk, I got nothing other than beautiful music, which is great. No one can hear you in the audience, but do you want to say something about what it's been like, and I can tell the audience what you're saying? Happy anniversary, he says. Would you all please? Giant round of applause. He's not just excellent at playing guitar, he's also very funny and witty and quick, which is great for me because I've hanging out with Sara all day, so it's great to have Kirk around. A huge round of applause for my friend Kirk. I've also been playing with Grant about a year now. Also didn't give me anything for our anniversary. I didn't get the edible arrangement, no. What in the fuck is up with edible arrangements, right? You get that for people you hate. You know? You sent one to your mom? Yeah. That tracks for like Mother's Day? It wasn't his mom. You know what I don't want is a gigantic bowl of pre-cut fruit on skewers that's like weeping and moist from sitting inside plastic. You know what I'm saying? But if Edibles wants to send us an edible, I'll take it. Now I said edibles so many times now, I feel like I want edibles.
That's what I always think when they call. Do you think they are upset that edibles became such a thing? Because now when you hear edible arrangement, I just think like a huge just plastic container of like anxiety attacks and just
Not an edible fan. Okay, back to you. This fine young gentleman behind us has been playing with us a year. He also put together this show. He is a wonderful musical director, a great keyboard and bass player, and he also made me hilarious guitar tutorials, videos, reminding me how to play songs from before 2010, and it was a joy. So an extra huge round of applause for my friend Greg. Post some videos on TikTok with your permission. So I also want to take a moment to shout out our incredible support act who's been out on tour with us in Ontario. She was thrilled to see all of Canada and is only seeing Ontario. So a massive round of applause for our friend from America with an incredible record, and just such a proud. Please round of applause. Becca. Truly, Becca put out an absolutely incredible record, so please check it out. Her and April are such a delight to hang out with. We force them, I mean this literally, force them to hang out with us for like 20 minutes after the show before they start driving to their hotel. But the other night we decided to go for drinks, which we never do. We never leave the venue. We're like trapped little monkeys in here. But we walked, and the place we wanted to go to didn't serve food, and baby was hungry, so we had to excuse me.
I mean, appetite after this night of theater.
She was wearing she was wearing green overalls with this beautiful wool green sweater, and she wanted food, so we found a second location, but we had told Becca that we were going to be at the first location, and they showed up at the second location, but were shocked to see us there, so we think they were avoiding us. So, but I still think you should support and get the record because it is very good. Anyway, we're gonna play one last. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Sarah. Sorry.
Well, I mean,
No, I'm so
I
sorry.
was gonna, because you do a whole, like, this is the last time we're gonna play with these guys on this show, and so Tegan does this whole bit where she's like, cheer really loud, because this is the last time, but we never really get to tell, like, a proper story about this song.
Oh, please.
From the era, and it came up the other night, so I just wanted to share it with these guys, because they seem like they're hanging on every word, and so...
The lights come up, there's like 4 people, it's like my mom, my wife, 2 friends from high school.
It's like something about the fog machine and just how absolutely silent you are.
I can see Louise and Chris, our amazing crew. Give a huge round of applause for our amazing crew. But yeah, I think our faces are just globes that I focus on, and I'm like, God, at the end of the tour, one of them's gonna be like, Tegan made intense eye contact with me the entire tour. It was very awkward. But I can't see you guys, it's just like 2 little songs.
They can't see your face or your eyes. Anyway, I can't see your face or your eyes, and there's no way they can see your face and eyes.
Okay.
You're a blob. Anyway, so...
You're a blob.
You're a blob. I mean it in the nicest way. I just mean you're a shape, is all I meant. Congratulations, you're all shapes. Okay, so I thought it was funny to tell the story about this song is one of the only songs from this. It is the only song from this album on. What's it called? If It Was You. And it's the only song that we've played continuously for over 20 years. And I always think about the time that we went on tour with great Canadian band Hot Hot Heat. Are you guys familiar? So Hot Hot Heat was.
I don't know why I did that in falsetto.
So,
See how I brought that back to the joke?
yeah,
We're gonna call back. I mean, the banter's masterful.
So we were not popular, and it was a big deal for us to get this Hot Hot Heat tour. Hot water. I'm sorry.
Oh, I know. Tell more inside jokes.
I know. Shut up, Tegan. And so I can't help it. So Hot Hot Heat were huge. They were touring in Europe. They invited us to come on tour. It was an incredibly generous offer. And Tegan and I accepted it with dread because we always felt dread when we would get support act tours because we just were shy and insecure and didn't know what would happen when we met the band. So we flew to Europe. And Hot Hot Heat was kind enough to invite us onto their bus. And we got onto the bus and I was so intimidated. And we're not cool, and we got on the bus, and they had been out on tour, already had done a leg in Europe with the band The Rapture. Yeah, very cool. Can you imagine Hot Hot Heat and The Rapture, and then we come, and
we tell jokes and play acoustic guitars. What could go wrong?
No, they were super nice. They did look tired, because I think they'd been having the absolute time of their lives, and then we were like, and now we're here to come be your support band, and the thing that I really remember was that we would always play Living Room at the end of the set, and every show was fine, like there was no, like, I didn't necessarily think we were like slaying Europe, but I did think every night, oh thank God we have this song, because for whatever reason, it did not matter, I very specifically the night in Stockholm stands out to me because like Stockholm was like the coolest, at that point that was like the Hives, and like every cool band was coming out of Sweden, and we were playing in Stockholm, and we just knew that Hot Hot Heat were gonna like just murder and just be amazing, and I just felt like we were just dorks, and we got on stage and I just thought, it's fine, because when we play Living Room, it'll be great, and it was, and every night, no matter what happened, through the rest of the set of my songs, Tegan would play Living Room, and we would win people over, and I always think of how, just how hard it was, honestly, back then, and it just like thinking, oh God, we have this song, and now 20 years later, when we have to play this song, I daydream of it, so here we go. Hold on. But tonight I'm going to be thinking about Hot Hot Heat in their hot little bus, and just, they would run around in their little underwear, and Tegan and I would just hide in our bunks, because we were so afraid. Okay. So this is
Wonderful story. Thank you so much, Sarah. That was a wonderful way to set us up for this last song. But if you want to go back to something we said, which is that this is going to be the last song that our young fine gentlemen who are...
We're gonna have to ask you guys to take your pants off and say,
No. Kirk says he knew it was going to happen. No, but they're going to play this song, they're going to rock out their hardest, and then they're going to leave, and we're going to just play a couple songs, just the two of us. So at the end of the song, if you would give your biggest round of applause. Save it for them, not for us, and really cheer them on, because they've done such an amazing thing.
especially since they're gonna be without pants, and I feel like it's just